Hi guys, Mike The Hedgehog here. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing the retail executive variant covers of the IDW Sonic comics and everything. So I'm going to be showing my collection of the retail executive covers I've been collecting over the couple of years and everything. So yeah, like this one here for example, of the imposter syndrome there, with the retail executive one there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the issues on my couch here and show you all the covers of the retail executive covers I've been collecting over the last the couple of years and the months and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread them out on my couch in a neat tidy way and everything, so you can see the covers I've collected. So I'm going to do that for you guys now and everything. So here's a collection of the retail executive variant covers of the IDW Sonic issue comics and everything. So this is what I've been collecting over the last probably 3 months and probably last year and everything, and up to now and everything and all that. So these are the retail executive variant covers and everything. So you got up the top here, you got the imposter syndrome there of the variant covers on the other issues as well. On the one shot anniversaries down here, that one, this one. So what I'm going to do is now is going to take a closer look at the covers. So I'll start up the top. So here we have the imposter syndrome retail executive ones I've been collecting and everything from the mini series. So I really love the artworks of these variant covers and everything from the imposter syndrome mini-series and everything. So what we're going to do now is going to look at down here. Look at these other covers. So here I just got the recent one of the IDW issue 50 variant cover there, as you can see. You've got the other issues here. They're just really nice variant covers to have for any Sonic comic collectors like myself and everything. They're really nice to have, because I support these artists when I do the cover art. So all these retail executive ones are the Natalie, I think it's how you say her name, and Natalie Foundry or something like that. She's my favourite artist who does the cover artworks for the retail executive ones. So we're going to look at the others now. I like this one because it looks like a Sonic 2 kind of theme from the game. Like you have Tails there. Like, you know, I always imagine it's like that one, Tails there and Sonic here. So the next one we have here is the Sonic the Hedgehog 13th anniversary one, the retail executive one here. There. And then I have the Tyson one there, this Tyson variant. I believe this one's super rare now. This cover, it's really nice. I'll show you these as well. yeah, so those are the virus covers I've been collecting so far and everything. So yeah, they're just really nice and all that. I get the variant covers each month and everything because, you know, I support the artist of that, which is the Natalie Foundry one, or the any other retail injected ones and all that. So yeah. Yeah, they're definitely worth collecting, all that, like me. So yeah, and there you have it. So those are the retail injected covers I've been collecting over the past, I think it, probably the past year now, a couple of months and everything. They're so nice to have. Those covers are really, they're definitely worth collecting, you know, because I support the artists and all that. So yeah, they're just really nice variant covers of the retail injected ones and everything. So yeah, I get them. You know, I collect the retail injected ones each month of the IDW Sonic comics and everything, and the specials they do, or mini series like that. For example, the imposter syndrome and everything. So yeah, they're just such nice covers and everything. But my favourite artist who does the variant covers I collect for them is she's called Natalie Foundry. I think that's how you say it. I'm not really sure and all that, but she does lovely artwork and all that of these variant covers of each issue each month of the IDW Sonic and everything. So yeah, just such nice to have in any Sonic collectors like me myself, or Sonic comic book collectors and all that. They just, you know, they're just worth to your collection of the comics of the IDW Sonic series and everything. So yeah, they're just so bright and colourful how they do it. You know, it's just really amazing artwork from the artist, or each artist and all that. They put a lot of effort in there. You know, they're just definitely worth picking up and all that. So yeah. And I started getting my first retail injected cover, which is this one, of issue 37 here, as you can see there. Just really nice, because she does these and all that. The issue, you know, the covers of the retail injected ones. Natalie Foundry, like these, what she does. She's just a fantastic artist. It's really nice and colourful. You know, really nice for your collection and all that. So yeah, I didn't know what you know, I just started to get into comics and learning about them, like the rare and all this. You know, I try to understand what these retail injected covers are and all that. So yeah, they said, you know, I've been researching these retail injected covers online. You know, they've been saying that it's like they're very rare to have for your collection and all that. And they said the you know, the must-have collections to pick up for any Sonic collector, any comic collectors or like that and everything. It's just, you know, it was just hard to understand. You know, I tried to understand what all this, you know, because I was so like new to the comics and all that, because, you know, my first comic, the very first comic of these are the IDW Sonic comics and everything. I've not read the other ones before, the Archie ones or anything like that. So yeah, I'm just understanding how comics works and all that. You know, and I've got really into them all that over the years now. Since this series started of the IDW comics in 2018 and all that, it's been going on for a few years now. It's just, you know, it's just such a fantastic. You know, the whole series has been fantastic so far, and you know, the comic series of the IDW, they've really done a great job of all this and everything. The storyline, the artist and all that, the cover artwork, it's just, you know, they got your one-shot ones, the mini-series, and then you get your annual ones. They got the new annual ones coming up next month, so I'll be getting those covers. So yeah, they're just definitely really nice to have in your collection and all that, these retail injected covers. So I've been understanding what they mean now, the retail injected ones and all that. I think they're quite, the publisher, I think the comic shop, you have to get so many to get a variant cover. For example, to get that variant cover from that comic book store, they have to order 10 comics, I believe it's something like that. They get a variant cover like that then. to qualify and get it for that comic book store and everything. So yeah, they're just such fantastic. These covers are, they're definitely worth picking up, these retail executive covers. That's how I got started getting into these comics, started collecting comics of these now. So each month I get these IDW Sonic comic retail executive ones because I learned that the rare these ones, these cover prints and all that, they were limited time prints and everything, but you can't get them again. They will do it one time and everything. I learned. So it was very confusing to start with and all that. These understanding what retail executive covers after I've done research on the internet, reading them, then reading them back to myself and understanding them, what they mean and all that. So I understand what the retail executive covers are now. So yeah, I just being the rarer they are, the rarity and all that and everything. So yeah, that's why I collect them. They're just lovely artwork and all that. Because I think in the next few years' time, I think all these retail executive comics are going to be very rare and all that. I think they're going to make a lot of money, I believe, in everything. But I'm not gonna sell yet. I'm gonna still collect them and all that. It's not the time for all that yet. So yeah, it's just, I definitely recommend getting these covers. It's just, like these, they're really nice to have and all this. That retailer executive one and everything like that. I've just got that one from issue 50 and everything there. They're really nice and everything. Yeah, they're definitely worth to any collectors and all that. Sonic comic book collecting in the IDW series. I recommend. They're just worth collecting at the end of the day. They really stand out, these covers. I enjoy collecting these. It's just, I'm reading the series and I'm collecting them as well. So the retail executive ones are always going to be, it depends what cover it is, but it's always my favourite covers, the retail executive ones of the IDW Sonic ones and everything. So yeah, where Natalie, I think it's how you say it, sorry again, I think it's that she's called Natalie Foundry, who does the retail executive ones for the IDW comics each month. So yeah, I always pre-order them all the time. I always get the covers for the retail executive if I can. Not, they do so many. I know they've done so many covers for issue 50 and all that, so I try and, there's so many covers I try to get and all that, but sometimes I can't get them all. It's like there's so many to get, it depends what it is. So yeah, definitely recommend getting them and all that. They're just amazing to have for any Sonic comic collectors and all that. They're just really nice to collect and all that. So I recommend getting these and all. I've been collecting these now for probably, I think, I guess I've been, the very first Fireman cover was that one I just showed you just not long ago now. I've been collecting for about a year now and a couple of months. These retail executive covers, and the one shot one there I've shown you, the Sonic 30th anniversary one. They're very nice to have to your collection and everything. So yeah, definitely. If you have the time to collect them, that I do anyway. They're just really nice. So yeah, I recommend collecting them if you can, or they're just nice to have. All the odd one, all the odd retail executive cover. If you like that cover, they're just really nice to collect. So yeah, I'm just a big IDW Sonic comic collection of covers of the Vibrant ones. I do collect the the A, B and C, or depending how many to do for each issue and all that. So yeah, it's worth your time. So yeah, just pick them up and all that. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and all that, me showing you all those retail executive covers there, showing you everything. Check out my other videos on my channel and everything and all that if you like and everything. And also I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching, and thanks for watching.